Hey, this is Chris at Art Secret Studio, and I want to go over why I think classical art is so important. We go through 3 stages with the classical art. I don't know what they are, I'm just going to make them up. Basically, you have the grammar stage. And the grammar stage is, in this class, everything changes value. Everything gets darker. Farther from your eyes, everything has less contrast farther away. Everything has less texture farther away. Everything changes temperature, how much yellow or blue is in your color. Everything gets grayer farther away. Every time you make a mark, something happens. That's the grammar stage. It's my job to train your eye to see. Because so often people come in here and anyone can hold a crayon and just scribble on a page. I know illustrators who have made a living. Are you hiding behind someone? Yeah. Who are incredible artists, but have never been forced to develop their hand to the fullest ability that they have. And I see it in his drawing. And it is because of his drawing I'm taking the whole class and stopping them from doing art. This is how he gets yelled at without anyone knowing I'm yelling at him. It's a secret. Actually, it wouldn't be a secret since I just told you what I was doing, right? Okay, so that's the grammar stage. The rhetoric stage, you'll have to help me here. The rhetoric stage is kind of like solving how would you use this and when. So maybe I have a picture and I couldn't hook up the laptop because my wife took it. So, and the iPad wouldn't work. So imagine you have a horse and it's in shadow and it's running. And the scene is in shadow, but the sun is gradually coming out, and toward the left of the scene, it's much yellower and lighter. The change in value, where it goes light to dark, says something's happening. The horse is running from the shadow to the light. Forget the horse, just going from dark to light says something is happening. The sun is going down, the sun is coming up, whatever it is. And something's happening. And you're learning to solve in a logical way this grammar stage. The logic part of this is you would gradually say, going from lighter to darker, it changes value, it changes temperature, and something is happening. The rhetoric stage is the part I'm after for you. Great example. Classically trained artist Munch and his screen. Okay, darker, farther away, we all learned this in the class. I'm not sure we all buy into it. That's why we're talking. I guarantee you, I can almost go to everyone's piece in the class, with the exception of 1 or 2 of my favorite people. And I'm going to see some of these early concepts being missed. They can't. You see, the rhetoric stage of Munch's screen, every value is the same. He used a woodcut with black and white paper, black ink. It only has the ability to make black ink. He makes every line in the screen the same. Wait a minute, he knows darker, farther away. He went to art school back then when they taught art. So art people like me have to say, well, wait a minute here. He didn't change value. There has to be a reason for that. That's the rhetoric stage now. Oh, he's taking this and twisting it and turning it into something special and different. Oh, wait a minute. You know, every time you go off the edge of the page, it comes forward, it attracts attention. Especially if the contrast is the same and the contrast is going off the page and it's going forward. And my eye is now looking at this saying, oh my gosh, every line's going off the page. Why is he doing this? And when you look at the screen and you say, okay, we all have these emotions, they're gut-wrenching emotions, and we all know what it's like. No, we don't. But some of us, some of you, I don't. You know, that's not true. Some of us know what it's like to lose someone. And it's a feeling that is inside you. Jealousy, anger, fear, insecurity, all these human emotions that are buried within us. They're core things that are real. And if you make every value the same, every line coming forward, you're saying, you know, I'm going to make you feel this painting and you're not walking past it. I'm going to bring it to the surface so you deal with this. Wow, that's rhetoric.